I'm back. Welcome back to my channel, The Struggle is Real with the Makeup Nurse. Today is Tarte Tuesday, so let's go ahead and get started. And we get to use some of the Too Faced primer. Instead of that other primer. Okay, I'm going to use the Too Faced palette, and this is the Christmas in Rio palette, and it smells like papaya, and I can actually smell it today, so that's a good thing. And let's go in with, her name is Rio, which is this shade here. That means my scent is getting better, even more. Because the last time I couldn't even smell this bad. So. Okay. Now let's go in with Samba Died to Love. Samba Died to Love. It's like a orangey brown shade. The tape's sticking. Now I'm going to take the Too Faced Melted Chocolate Matte Eyeshadow, and I'm going to just place it here. And then, let's see what color we're going to use. Let's go in with Christmas Carnival, which is this shade here. All right, now I'm gonna just take my wet brush and take the brush and go in the corner. With it. Yeah, I woke up late today, you guys. So, now I'm gonna go in with this shade, Bossa Nova Noel. And just take it and put it in the middle. Yeah, I didn't get much sleep last night. My son, if you've seen my other video, a few videos back, or he lost his friend in a motorcycle accident, and he's not been doing very well. And last night he called me, and he was very depressed and had some thoughts of harming himself. So I stayed on the phone with him and talked to him, pretty much begging him to go get help. But he doesn't want it. He says he has to work, and I'm thankful that he is very into his work, but I'm like, they have to let you have time off to do this, and if they don't, you can find another minimum wage job. I mean, they're everywhere. People are dying for help. So I'm trying to, I even said, come out to California with me and stay with me for a couple weeks. But he doesn't want to leave his girlfriend either. Teenagers. So when I got off the phone with him, he seemed in better spirits. I called him this morning, and he's doing better. I'm just thankful that he called me. Okay, let's go in with primer. I have this Tarte C primer. It's the Quench. Yeah, so if you're new here, my son's been battling depression and bulimia because his senior year in high school, he started gaining weight, and he wasn't fat, but he had a little chunk on him, and people were saying things to him, and so he got a complex and started having bulimia, and he's been doing that for about 1.5 years, and I've been trying to get him help up with that as well. And then I'm going to go in with this Tarte lotion. And so he was doing a little bit better. Nutrition-wise, and a little bit more of his depression was getting better. And then his friend died, so I've been worried about him. I knew eventually he was gonna get to this point again, and so as a mom in different states, especially to a kid, I have to. He's an adult now. I don't really. He doesn't have to listen to his mom. Okay, we're gonna go in with the Tarte Face Tape foundation. So yeah, I'm just glad he calls me. He doesn't always, but he does call me quite a bit. And I think he wants to come to Georgia with us, but his girlfriend can't leave yet, so he's waiting on his girlfriend. But I think eventually they both will come to Georgia, and I'll feel so much better. Because I think it hit him harder now because, right after it happened, the accident happened, a bunch of the friends that always hung out together, and, was hanging out, and, obviously people have jobs and lives, and you have to go back to that, and so I think that's why it's hitting them harder now. Okay, now as far as the concealer, I got the Tarte Concealer, and this is just the regular one, the Shape Tape one. I think I might have gotten in my Ipsy, I don't know if it's going to be May, or there's a possibility, but I did see a Tarte Concealer, and I don't know if it was like the preview, or my memory is bad, or and it looked like a full-size one in one of these bags. So I'm hoping I get one of those because I only have the 2 small ones and I use it every Tuesday between the 2. So I'm going to be out. So I'm hoping I get it. So I have a lot of unboxing to do when I get home. Yeah, this week, oh my gosh, everything's blending together. Because since I didn't go home last week, I have all my April stuff, and I think some things for May. Oh no, what month? Yeah, what month am I in? I think, or was it March? I didn't get everything in. I think it was March, and now I'm starting to get a bunch of stuff for April, so I might have March and April stuff. So, okay, and for bronzer, I'm using the Peach Perfect infused with peach and sweet fig cream. Get my Natasha Denona stick out. This is almost even too dark for bronzer, and I think I say that every video, but sorry about that if I do. But it's weird how that is, like. So now, if I order something off of Amazon, I'm going to pay attention to the color a little more. It's like, what did I do? And it's not like it was a shade off. Ay, ay, ay. I was just excited, and I must not have seen the color and to go in and change it, and this was probably what, obviously this was the shade that was up. I guess that because it was Amazon, I could have returned it. I should have done that. I forget why I didn't. Oh, maybe because by the time I realized it was wrong shade, it was way too late, probably. Because I do get my, before I had all my packages sent home, and by the time I get it, and then by the time I come and try it out, it's like past that 30 days. That's probably what it was. But now, if I order off Amazon, I do have it come here to my hotel. So the only thing that goes there is all my subscriptions. Okay, now for cheeks, I have the Peach Bloom Lip and Cheek Tint from Too Faced, and this is the strawberry one. I can smell it. Yeah, and now my son, keeps saying he's saving up for a motorcycle, and he's gonna put like a decal on the gas tank in honor of his friend. And I'm like, your friend just died in a motorcycle accident, and I don't know how to, like, get him to realize that without being like bringing it up. And I'm gonna let it just, I'm not gonna say much right now, but when he mentions the motorcycle, I just kind of like grip my teeth, because I said once, I'm like, Kenny, your friend just died in this accident. It's not safe. Okay, now the Tarte Shape Tape setting powder I'm gonna use. So, and when I brought that up, he's like, Mom, that's too soon, blah, 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 and so now when he mentions it, I just let him talk, especially last night when he kept talking about the motorcycle, and I'm like, you're gonna talk about this now? So I just let him talk because he needed the vent and I didn't want to, you know, like stop him from talking. Okay, so let's go in with the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Matte. It smells like chocolate. I love this bronzer. So yeah, I just let him talk, and you know, he doesn't listen to me anyway. He wants to listen to mom. So I'm gonna talk to my husband today, and have him talk to him. I mean, obviously, he doesn't have the money yet, so we have some time. Let him, if that's what like is making him happy, then you know, let him just do that for now. Think about it now, and then we can try to convince them. Because it's not even like if you're careful, it's people don't watch out for motorcycles or bicycles for that matter. My husband can tell you that. I've been so fortunate that he survived. And I even brought that up to my son. Guys want to hear that? Okay, let's do under our eyes, and let's do this Somebody Die to Love. And put a little bit under here. And then let's go back in with Christmas Carnival and put it and mix the two shades. Now I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Okay, now we're going to go in with the Amazon Angel Blush and put that on. Now we're going to go in the Sugar Peach palette, and we're going to go in with this Peach Pearl for highlight. Look at how powdery it all is though. But it does smell. My coworker asked if you're up close, if you could smell my face with all the scents. I said, no. And she's like, so your husband can't smell it? I'm like, no. So as soon as it goes on, it's pretty much, I guess you can't smell the scent. Okay, let's finish our eyes, and I'm gonna go in with Sugarloaf Mountain, which is this shade here. I'm gonna put that right under my brows. And then in the inner corner of my eye. And now we're going to go in with the Tarte, the Lip Connect Architect for the lip liner. And even though this isn't going to match, I don't think I want to use this Too Faced Hangover Pillow Balm for the gloss. I don't know if I smell anything. And last but not least, the Tarte Setting Spray, Stay Spray. So, okay, this is the final look for Tarte Tuesday. Let me know what you think down below. And also the riddle of the day is, there's a word in the English dictionary that the first two letters signifies a male, the first three letters signifies a female, the first four letters signifies a great man, and the whole word signifies a great woman. What is it? See you next time. Bye!